Hi, in this lesson, we will learn views in SQL. So let's see what are views. A view is a virtual table containing rows and columns, just like the actual underlying table. So a view provides up-to-date data while they are queried. And a view can be used when you want to deny access to actual underlying table. So here's a quick visual representation of views. So how we have created this SQL view from the base table. We have two base tables like table 1 and table 2, which has rows and columns like A, B, C, D. We write a query, okay? We write a query to create a view table. So the data inside the view table have come from the base table, from table 1 and table 2. And now let's see how to create a view table. Let's see that with an example. Now here, problem statement is create a view table, view, that labels the engagement values or as low engagement level if they are below 2 minutes, otherwise label them as high engagement. So here we have user activity. We are now familiar with our user activity table. So we have user ID, query ID, user query, page is showed, page clicked, engagement. Now, what are they asking? They're asking that they want to create a new column, or a new table where they want this engagement value. If it is below 2 minutes, then it should be named as low engagement level. And if it is greater than 2 minutes, it should be labeled as high engagement level. This is what they want to get as an output using view. So yes, so we have got our engagement level as a new column. We have high engagement level, low engagement level as per the engagement value. Now, let's go to dbfiddle and execute our code. Procedure to open dbfiddle is present in your LMS. I have already created user table, user activity table. So now let's first have a look at our user activity table. Okay, I'll write user activity there. So I'll write my query. Select star from user activity. Let me run the query and check. Yes, in user activity we have ID, query ID, user query, page is showed, page click, and engagement. So now our main task here is let's create a view to complete our task. We have to create a view according to high or low engagement level of user. And we want to show only view engagement level table and not the original table. In order to create, now let's create a view table. Define engagement level. Now, in order to create a view table, we have to first use a keyword create view. Give a name to our view. I will give it as engagement levels as my view table name. As now I'll write my query. What has to come inside my view table? So in my view table, I don't want to show everything. I just want to show only few datas from user activity table. So one of them will be, I want to show user ID, okay? And I would like to show user query, okay? And also I'd like to show the engagement value. Engagement. Next, they have asked us to find the engagement level. we have some condition that if the engagement value is greater than 2, then it should be high. If it is lesser than 2, then it should be low. In such condition cases, what we are using in SQL, we use case statement. So let's start our case. So my first case will be case, and then when, what is my condition? Engagement value must be, if it is lesser than 2, then it will be low engagement level. Low engagement level. If it is lesser than 2, the engagement value. What happens when, no, we have only one condition, that is when engagement lesser than 2. Next will be directly else. Means greater than 2 will be high engagement level, so that we can put it in else statement. High engagement level. So that I will put it else statement. Next we have to end our case, correct? So that will be using a keyword end. Now give name to our column. The new column we are creating in our view, right? So we have to give the name for that column. Let me give it like engagement underscore level. This is what name I would like to give to my new column that I will be creating. So engagement level. From all this we are taking from user activity table. User activity will be our base table. Let me run the code. The query has run successfully. Let's see if we have got our view table. No, there is no result to be displayed. Can you all tell me why? The reason that we haven't displayed, because we have created a view, but we haven't called it. Now let's call the view. So view means virtual table. So here we have created engagement level as view, as our table. So how to call or open the table in SQL? It's like, how do we normally open the table in SQL? Same way we can open the view table as well. So let's access view table. We use normal select from statement. So select star from, what is the view name? View name is engagement levels. Now let me check. Yes, we have got our view table where we had user ID, user query, engagement that was taken from our base table, which is user activity table. Then this was something new that I have created inside my view, naming using a case statement, naming it as engagement level. So we have high engagement level, low engagement level as per the engagement values. So if there is a question that, is it possible to access few data from view table? Then answer will be yes. Even from the view table, we can access just few data, like how we normally do in the normal tables. Like if in case I want to access only user ID 1's data, like the entire data of user ID 1. In such cases, what we will do? We will write a normal query using view table name. And I want to access user ID 1's data from view table. So that will be select star from, again give a view table name. Okay. Then where clause, where user ID will be equal to 1. Let me run the code and check. Yes. So here we have accessed few data from view table. Like I told like user ID, once data I wanted, we have successfully taken from view table. Now, do you think by doing these changes, will our base table change? Like, do you think our user activity must have changed? Like, do you think engagement level must have come to user activity or not? Let's check that. Let's check our base table now. What must have happened to our base table? If I open user activity table, that would be select star from user activity. Let's check if there is any changes in our base table. So now here, no, there is no changes happened in base table. So it's all same. User ID is there, query ID is there. Nothing has been added. Nothing has been removed. Okay. Now, what if you want to edit or replace something from this existing view table? Suppose you would like to add one more condition, let's suppose. Like there are two conditions, high engagement level, low engagement level. Suppose I would like to add medium engagement level. Or my condition will be, for the value of engagement equal to 2, it should be medium engagement level. Okay, let's try that. Let's try if we can edit or replace the view. Let me delete all these codes and keep only view creation table. And now, in order to replace or edit a view, we have to use a keyword create or replace. Okay? Create or replace view. Then we will be giving our existing view name, which is engagement levels, and be giving my existing view name as. So what we want to select here, select same. I want user ID. I want user query. I want engagement also. I want user ID, I want user query, and I want engagement. Next, in order to put the condition, we have to start from case. Now we have different case here. When engagement is equal to 2, then it should be medium engagement level. Okay? When engagement is equal to 2, then medium engagement level. Next condition will be when engagement is less than 2, then what it should be? Low engagement level. Okay? Else rest all should be high engagement level. So now let's end our case. This was our condition. Let's end our case with the name. I'll give same. No, I have to give column name, correct? So that will be engagement underscore level. So this will be my column name. From all this will be, we should never forget our base table. So from user activity. In order to check, we have to use the query select star from, give the view table name. Select star from engagement levels. Let's run the code and check. Now let's check. Yes. So we have got medium engagement level, low engagement level, high engagement level. So suppose we create a view, we can also edit a view or replace a view. So in this class, today we have learned creating a view, updating a view, and what are views. Now let's check with the summary. A view is a virtual table containing rows and columns, just like the actual underlying table. So a view provides up-to-date data while they are queried. And a view can be used when you want to deny access to actual underlying table. Here we see the syntax of creating a view. In order to create a view, we have to use a keyword create, view, view name, as, and give your query. Select any columns from table name where you can give any task can be done inside the view. This is how we can create a view. Now let's see the syntax to replacing a view. In order to replace, we use a keyword create or replace view and the same view name which you are replacing or editing, as again the changes that you have to make in the query can be made here inside this view using normal SQL query. Select column from table name where clause can be added. So this concludes the video on views, creating and replacing a view in SQL.